Alright, hello and welcome to another Marvel Snap deck highlight. Today we are looking at a buff deck, one that utilizes Agent Venom. So I was running a buff deck a lot last season because it was a lot of fun. Just kind of, easy turn off brain, put out big points of power, one of those kind of decks. And then I was realizing when I was playing it this season that all of the cards except for two, being Scarlet Spider and Gwenpool, have positive interactions or neutral interactions with Agent Venom. So I was like, well, that means Agent Venom's going to be pretty good in there, you know? So that's what I did. I added Agent Venom in. Um, if you are missing cards from this deck, there are good replacements. A good one to swap in if you are missing something like, say, a Scarlet Spider or Gwenpool. If you're missing Gwenpool, don't play the deck. I'll say that right now. If you're missing Gwenpool, it's kind of unplayable. If you're missing Agent Venom or Scarlet Spider, the subs would be, for Agent Venom, would be a Symbiote Spider-Man. Would be a good sub for Agent Venom specifically. Otherwise, you're looking at other good, decent buff cards like Forge would be okay, and smaller cards like that to just help you get some more power out. Oh, we also have a really good Sebastian Shaw thing going on here. Do we just like Okoye left? And then we can kind of do whatever, right? Can do this. So this will be 6, 11, 19, right? There's a chance. I don't love it. Look at that brood. Yeah, I mean, unfortunate, but also, you know, the Sanctum Sanctorum really hurt our deck because we want to play out a lot of cards, which is unfortunate, right, that we don't have that. But, I mean, we still kept up pretty well, right? Down 7 power to a really good hand by them. So, I think this just kind of showcases how strong the deck could be, or is, I suppose. And as always, the shameless shilling at the beginning of, if you enjoy, consider subscribing, helps out a lot. More than you probably realize. But we have really good hand here with Gwenpool into Brood Scarlet Spider. Like, either one of those getting hit would be really good for us. To destroy deck. Interesting. We have a very cool thing that we can do here, actually. We can Gwenpool on 4, Scarlet Spider on 5, and then Absorbing Man Brood. Brood Absorbing Man on 6, because the Absorbing Man got hit by the Zabu, which can be pretty tasty. It'll come down to kind of what the Gwenpool hits, in all honesty. But Clintar is going to be nice for us. It's going to just eat all of our power, put it in one location.
I definitely need to change my underwear.
Oh, we know they have Venom. Do I gamble on them not having Shang? I don't think I do. I mean, so 60% of our hand is good to hit. So we're hoping for hits there. It's pretty good. The Brood and Scarlet Spider getting hit is pretty good for us. So we'll probably Scarlet Spider right, and then we'll like Brood, Absorbing Man, activate. It won't be, it'll be a decent amount of power.
What a game! Enough said, Bob.
Yeah, so this covers death left, or death or Deadpool left, we win. We would also beat that middle, and then obviously we're upright. We actually beat Zola too, which is good. So yeah, I mean we beat a lot of things. Actually, crap, I didn't see Titan, so they could go Null Deadpool. We beat Null Deadpool though. We beat the Null and Deadpool. But yeah, that's like the benefit of this deck, right? It can get extremely wide. We put almost 60 points of power on the board, which is, you know, for a deck that wants to play just a lot of power, it's pretty good. That's kind of, I feel like the sweet number, like around 60s is what you need to be able to be a big power deck. I will say another nice thing I like about this deck is it feels like each game is a very unique experience, which I don't think you can say about a lot of decks. Just because of the way like the discounting works with Zabu and Phastos, you get a lot of interactions where it's like, oh, your XYZ card is cheaper, like we just saw in the last one, like Absorbing Man got hit by one cheaper, so now you could Brood Absorbing Man. If Phastos hits Brood with the discount, similar thing happens, right? So I just think there's a lot of cool interactions like that that make it a very unique experience to play. Kind of just want to Brood middle. Get White Hot Room vibe. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do, I think. We'll lose White Hot Room, but we will assuredly win Kiln. And then we just have to win Danger Room, which is, you know, fine. We can do this. It's 12, 17 points of power. That might not be enough, honestly. Probably isn't enough if they have another 10 power card. Unfortunate there. Agent Venom. We do just need to get probably lucky here to win. Probably need some good Danger Room hits. I don't think they're gonna let it come down to that. Yeah, so I mean, this is the best we can do. Barely puts us up left, and then we can't win middle, so no point in staying. Wow.
Escaped.
They left. That's crazy. All they needed was to play like a card. Must have had a really dead hand. But also what you just witnessed is why we always retreat later. If you're ever wondering why people do it, that right there was why you do it. An inked Makari? What kind of psychopath am I playing against? An inked Makari. So I could brood this turn, but I like, I don't really want to. That's the whole reason I'm not going to. I feel like I'm like fine-ish with giving them white hot room, so I'd rather just let them take it. We could have won it. It's annoying. We'll do this, and then we'll Phastos Okoye next turn. Phastos middle, Okoye left. Just doesn't really matter. We can do it either way. It's Agatha all along. Wow. They pulled Agatha from Valentina, and their Agatha played Luke Cage middle. And then played herself middle. That's crazy luck. Holy heck. Can do this, I guess. Since we need the power left, not middle. Like, we're not winning middle with this hand, so. Anti-venom. That's fun. Yeah, I mean, they have Luke Cage, they hit an anti-venom, they Cosmoed us. Like, they just had really the perfect hand, and then the Agatha luck. Like, a lot went right for our opponents this game.
Escape.
That's crazy. Alright, hopping into the last one. We have a pretty good hand here. Phastos into Gwenpool will be good. Scar, probably, I guess. These Psylocks. We'll play everything into New York because Starlight Citadel is going to move stuff out of New York. So it gives us flexibility to move stuff around. Also Nakia, like, super value there, like, wow. Once again, 60% of our decks, super good. And we hit the super not good part of our deck. Which is fun, you know? It's fine. We have some options. We have Absorb Man into Mr. Sinister, which is fine. Whatever we pull, I think this pull is pretty irrelevant. Unless we pull like Agony. I think Agony's the only pull that like maybe we go Shaw, Mr. Sinister instead. But otherwise, I don't think the pull really matters. Yeah. So where do we want the power, I guess, is like the question. Like, we can do something like this with an activate, which is like okay. I don't love it, but it's fine. I think this gives us our best chance of winning, because they could like panic with New York and like mess things up. They did panic with New York and mess things up, which is exactly what we were banking on. We played the simple game and won. Look at that. Easy every time.
Victory.
Alright, well, if you guys enjoyed, please leave a like, comment, let me know. Subscribe for Jack Lights, and I'll see you in the next one.